And now, this is Virginia Sports Live on WFXR.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Virginia Sports Live. My name is Garrett Turner. We have football, volleyball, and NASCAR to get to. But first, we start with some college basketball. Virginia Tech playing their second game of the season with the Citadel Bulldogs visiting the Castle tonight. To Castle we go. Hokies ready for their game. First half, Citadel ball. Nikhil Alexander Walker blocks the shot. Justin Rumson picks up the ball, driving it down to the court on the fast break and gets the lay-in. It's 8-2 Hokies. Still first half. Hokies on a fast break. Look at that oop to Ahmed Hill and slams it home. 13-7 Hokies. And later in the first, Devin Wilson finds Chris Clark on the wing. Good to see him healthy. He'll take it in for the lay-in. Now still in the first half, Alexander Walker with the ball. He's going to drive through traffic, get the lay-in with the contact. Virginia Tech wins in a high-scoring affair. We thought this team wouldn't be able to score. That was one of Buzz's, concerns going into the season, but 132 points they had. Freshman Alexander Walker led all scorers with 29 points, while Kerry Blackshear Jr. added 22 points and 15 rebounds, a double-double. Now, after a big win last week against Seattle, Washington is looking to make it 2 straight wins with the Vikings in town. Vikings fans here in D.C. To the highlights we go. We start things in the third quarter. Little NFL action. Vikings lead 28-17. Well, make that 35-17 because Case Keenum hooking up with Jarius Wright. 7-yard touchdown pass. Now to the start of the fourth and final quarter. Vikings ball up 35-20. Keenum intercepted by DJ Swearinger. Swearinger takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. Ensuing possession for the Skins, and Kirk Cousins, well, he's going to call his own number. Viking thought it was a fumble, but Cousins was ruled in. 35-27. Look at the replay. Definitely in, crossing that plane. Now, last chance for the Skins in the fourth. Kirk Cousins, he'll be sacked for a huge loss. That's how that one ends. Minnesota pulls out the victory 38-30. Case Keenum threw for 304 yards and 4 touchdowns, while Cousins threw for 327 yards and a score. All right, Falcons, Cowboys. Third quarter, Matt Ryan finds Justin Hardy for a 3-yard touchdown. 17-7 Falcons. Fourth quarter, 17-7 Falcons, Matt Ryan, and he's going to dump it off to Austin Hooper, and that'll make it 24-7 Falcons. To the fourth quarter, it's now still 24-7, and this has been a problem for Dallas for the past 2 games, really. Dak Prescott getting sacked. This time, Prescott Claiborne's 5th sack of the game. And then Adrian Claiborne, he's going to get this strip sack. Man, Dallas Cowboys offensive line did not have it going on. A new Falcons record for sacks in this game. Falcons win big today by a final score 27-7. Matt Ryan threw for 215 yards and also tossed 2 touchdowns. And let's look at those Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are at home tomorrow night for some Monday Night Football against the Miami Dolphins. Cam Newton and his Panthers are looking to make it 3 straight wins and stay alive in the race for the NFC South. Good luck to them and my fantasy team, who has Christian McCaffrey. All right, coming up next, it's a great first round of the playoffs. We'll have your game and player of the week announcements. Plus, it's crunch time.
Get and stay fit with Workout Wednesdays on WFXR News Good Day Virginia.
Hi, I'm Anthony Smith at Blue Ridge Towers. We've been digging in deep to build towers where no other tower company has gone before. We're on mountaintops, in ballparks, and working smart inside of neighborhoods and communities to keep us connected and strong. Blue Ridge Towers. We're connecting communities and bringing wireless everywhere. If you don't believe us, just watch.
The crisp mornings. The ones where you want to stay under the covers just a few minutes more. Before those mornings show up, make sure Davenport Energy does. We'll get you ready for the crisp mornings and chilly evenings with dependable delivery, no games pricing, and great service, season after season. The crisp mornings are on their way, so make sure Davenport Energy is on our way.
Car accident? At the Scolbard Law Firm, we've got Virginia covered. For over 25 years, we've helped people all across the state get the money they deserve. From Roanoke to Lynchburg, from Stanton down to Danville, and everywhere in between. So no matter where you call home, you can count on us to get it done. Get School Route. Call 877-444-4444. Helping people. It's what we do.
Since our humble beginnings in 1964, Hermitage Roanoke has been committed to enriching life's journey. We are a community of seniors who seek independence with a secure plan for their future. Visit with one of our team members today and learn why Hermitage Roanoke is not just a home, but a family. Join us and continue life's journey. For information and more, contact us at 540-254-5910 or at hermitageroanoke.org.
The only game is the one you're playing.
This is Virginia Sports Live on WFXR.
I'm so cool.
Welcome back to Virginia Sports Live. My best friend right here, Carl York, joining us for some crunch time. And I tell you what, over the weeks, we bonded.
We're tight.
Over some football, some high school football, and this wonderful
We may be
publication.
related now.
We might be related. Crunch time, pick it up where you can pick it up. And I tell you what, first round of playoffs, what we're going to do is we're going to recap, we're going to look ahead. So let's recap. First, Bird EC Glass, that was our game of the week. Grant Johnson, or not in this one, but Bird and EC Glass, you talk about, we'll get to Grant Johnson later, but you talk about this game. Larry Basham, he started things off. Bird had a pretty good start, but EC Glass, McCollum really kind of throwing darts. He found the receivers, seemed to be wide open. Not a lot of help on that pass defense.
Yeah, that was really the difference. You know, Glass has two big receivers, and then the guys that aren't 6'4", 6'5" are quick, like this guy right here, Kendrick. When he catches it in space, he's gone. They can't get him down. So yeah, McCollum had a big night. And when he has a big night, the interesting thing is Glass really couldn't run the ball that well. Here's a touchdown run, but most of the night they really couldn't run on Bird. But man, they could throw it.
Yeah, and when you look at McCollum passing, he's a two-step drop, standing straight up and throwing it. I feel like if Blacksburg's are able to get some pressure on EC Glass, it might take that fire out of that passing attack.
Yeah, this is going to be a good matchup, Blacksburg and Glass. Glass has athletes all over the place. Blacksburg has athletes all over the place. So neither one has an advantage in speed or quickness. They both have quarterbacks that can throw the ball. This one's going to be interesting.
And speaking of Blacksburg, let's go to that one. Blacksburg and Jefferson Forest. And I tell you what, Jefferson Forest really had no shot in this one once Blacksburg got rolling.
Yeah, this guy right, Terry, is so fast when he gets the ball, very quick. I thought Jefferson Forest would give them a better game. They played tough defense against Heritage the week before, but they had nothing for Blacksburg. I mean, Blacksburg just mauled them.
Bird and EC Glass, Samantha Waddell will be at that one next week. All right, let's go to our. Let's check out Region 1B. This is what the Region 1B looks like. You got Alta Vista, Riverheads, William Campbell, and Central Lunenburg. What turns out in this region?
Well, the better game is William Campbell and Central Lunenburg. They played earlier this year. William Campbell got them. So they know each other, and that always makes for an interesting second-round game. Riverheads is just very dominant. Alta Vista only has a couple wins, so it'll be tough for Alta Vista to hang with Riverheads.
In Region 1C, looking at them, I tell you what, this Narrows team, Coach Lowe has got them really firing up. So they got Narrows versus Covington, and then we got Perry McClure with the upset, and they'll face Galax. What do you got here?
Yeah, Narrows, I mean, their quarterback really does a nice job. They've got a good team this year. Galax, tough team, run the ball, tough to handle. I look for Galax to beat Perry McClure. So, Galax Narrows Region C final could be something.
That would be something. All right, let's go on to Region 2C. A rematch, Glenver versus Floyd County and Giles versus Appomattox. I tell you what, these are some great games in 2C.
Yeah, these are really good games. Glenver, Floyd played earlier. Glenver got him 35-3 or 35-0. I mean, got him pretty good. But Floyd County's got some size. They like to run the ball. They're rugged. Giles, Appomattox, wow, what a game. You got the single wing against a dynamic Appomattox team who won the state last year. So that one really is going to be something to watch.
And on to Region 3C and 3D, putting those up real quick. You got Brookville and Heritage playing. I got Heritage just really playing really great football. Brookville, though, was a rivalry game against Rustburg. They kind of had a rough start.
Yeah, I mean, that's always a close game. They barely got by Rustburg 15-12. And it was close the first time they played. But wouldn't it be interesting if you had two Seminole teams playing each other in the finals here? But, you know, if Monticello's got a good team every year. So Brookville, you know, they're going to have to be on their best game, going to have to throw it.
All right, yeah, in 3D and 4D, just real quick, what really jumps out to me in 4D, obviously GW Danville versus Salem right there in the bottom. That's going to be a great game.
Oh, yeah, yeah. People are looking forward to this one. Great athletes on both sides of the ball.
Cool. All right, we got some announcements. Roll the tape.
Friday Night Blitz Player of the Week. Brought to you by Grand Home Furnishings.
And our player of the week is Stanton Rivers, TJ Tester. He had 9 carries, 147 yards, 3 touchdowns on defense, 1 interception for a touchdown. That man deserves some credit.
That man right there, I tell you what, if the ball is up in the air, it's his. He is aggressive, and he has really improved himself since he was a young player at Stanton River. He really makes him go. Everybody talks about Grayson Overstreet, and he's a great player, but TJ Tester is he is something.
Yep. All right, game of the week. Roll it.
Friday Night Blitz Game of the Week. Brought to you by McAdoo's.
And our game of the week, the private school championship game. I tell you what, Fuqua and Roanoke Catholic, that's going to be our game of the week. You like that one?
Yeah, I do. You know, Roanoke Catholic beat Fuqua 14-7 in their closest game this year, so that one looks to be a good rematch. A.J. Bennett's had a big year for Catholic.
Yeah. All right. Carl, you're going to stay with me here, okay?
Love to.
And I want you to check out these Sandlot Super Bowl highlights that we're going to get to. And we're going to start with the first Super Bowl game. We've got the 8 and under going, Salem versus Hidden Valley. And Titans need to save it. And these boys aren't even saving it for the field, all right? They're going at it on the sideline. All right, we go to the fourth quarter. Hidden Valley up 18-6. Titans in the red zone. And this kid right here doing all the offense for Hidden Valley. Jordan McCadden with the speed of the outside. Titans up 24-6. Now still fourth quarter. Salem looking to pass. And check out the interception.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that kid. Hey.
On his back. He dove for it. I mean, he's serious.
Gibson Mitchell right there, the ball hawk. Let's see the replay. That's some pretty impressive athleticism at 8.
Absolutely.
All right. Hidden Valley will go on to win this one, and they are your 8 and under Sandlot Super Bowl winners. Next up, the 10 and under Super Bowl. Franklin County taking on Cave Spring, and all the Knights are thinking is win here in the locker room. We go to the first quarter, Cave Spring in the red zone, and Tristan Lang punches it in. The kid is big, kid is fast, kid knows how to score. It's 7-0 Knights. Now here in the third quarter, again, Lang, look at him.
Wow, he's a bull, man. He is big. I'm telling you what, nobody's bringing him down.
Breaking tackles.
It's like Earl Campbell out there.
Like it's his job. And the Cave Spring Knights win this one 24-6. And I tell you what, I'm really excited about our long format piece. We're going to do a big piece on the Sandlot Super Bowl.
Fantastic.
And
Kids look great.
Yeah, so we got football, we got little kid football, and now we got some volleyball. I know you like volleyball.
I do love volleyball.
All right, undefeated is what the Cavaliers look to remain tonight with Spotswood traveling to Lord Botetourt. And for some Saturday state quarterfinal play, let's check that out. Spotswood and LB ready to go at it. First set, Spotswood on the attack, but Brooklyn Shelton right here deflects it for the Cavs and sets up Miette Veldman. And the Veldman girls can play. It's 2-0 Cavs. Carl, you know, you got football. We're all football, but what do you got to say about these volleyball guys?
They're great athletes. Lord Botetourt's undefeated, if I'm I'm right on that. And yeah, they can really swing. I tell you what, they're a good-looking team out there.
Yeah, and Lord Botetourt's going to win this one 3-0. Moving on to the state semifinals. Laura Veldman, 7 kills, 7 digs, 2 aces. Miette Veldman, 17 kills, 8 digs, 3 aces. All right, Carl, we go to the Rockbridge County game next. They're hosting the Titans on the attack.
What a
Grayson
crowd.
Armstrong is there for the block. Check out this block, Carl. Right there, getting up, putting it back. And I tell you what, that's what it's going to take. Now to the third set. Titans making a comeback. Rockbridge on the attack, but Lexi Alexander It's a block party, Carl. Titans win the point and take the set. Now on to the fourth set. Game point for Hidden Valley. Lauren Kupek for the block, and we're going to a fifth set match.
Wow.
Point for Hidden Valley and Franny Sign with the ace.
Oh.
Titans come back to win it. Carla Pond's crew super happy about that one. They'll take the 5-set thriller. Lexi Alexander had 14 kills and 15 digs for the Titans, and Mackenzie Baylor added 11 kills. All right, on to Radford. Radford getting a home game for Class 2 quarterfinal matchup against Union. We start in the first. Emma Minnick gets it to Abby Benson. The girls on fire. Radford nice, but they're going to losing that first set. Union up 1-0. On to the second. Radford still fighting. Charlie Dietz puts down the Hammer Bobcats, down 11-6 though. Girls start making a comeback, and Carl Radford goes on to win that one and defeats Union, and they will end up playing the winner of this next game that we're about to show. This next game is at Marion, defending state champion Hurricanes hosting James River. And Carl, this James River team is super fun. Been to a couple of games. They got a great crowd.
Nice serve.
Sydney Newcomb serving up the ace there. And then Bailey Marshall, she's going to lay down that hammer.
Wow.
Fired up. The Hurricanes storming back, tied at 20. Kaylee Glisson smokes it in for the kill. But the Knights not going down quietly. Set point, Lindsay Bailey there to dunk this one in off the dig. Knights win in a thriller, 5 sets. James River fights his way to 5-set match, and they will play Radford. Woo! They will play Radford on Tuesday. All right, and the last one, Blacksburg gets a home game in the 4A quarterfinal matchup against Loudoun County. First set, Bruins down 20-20, and Lydia Peaton showing off her left hand. Blacksburg down 1. Next point, Melody Scales sets it. Amanda Lowe, she'll spike it home. Carl, when you talk about athletes, some of the most impressive things I've seen this fall has actually been on the volleyball court, with as high as they get in the air to spike it. You don't want to mess with Annabelle Zero right there.
No,
anyways, that's impressive.
Good hops there. I mean, they really can hammer that ball. You know, to get a dig, you got to really be an athlete.
Yeah, and something I can't do, something we can't do. Loudoun County ends up taking that match over Blacksburg in 3 sets. Good season for them. All right, Carl, you're out. I'm tagging you out.
Okay.
We're going to talk about some college football next. Coming up next, we're going to recap Virginia Tech's loss to Georgia Tech. Stay with us.
Perspectives on Good Day Virginia, Monday mornings on WFXR. In Southwest and Central Virginia, there's only one pinpoint weather team.
Providing pinpoint accuracy to help you plan your day.
And there's only one most accurate weather.
Keeping your family safe.
WFXR News is your most accurate weather forecast for weather rate, monitoring skill, precision, accuracy, and dependability down to the degree.
Join us on air, online with regional forecasts, weather where you live, and on social media.
Count on WFXR News pinpoint weather and your most accurate forecast.
Tractor trailers. We share the road with them every day. Most truck drivers are careful and responsible. But when an accident does occur, it can be devastating and lives are changed forever. If you've been involved in a tractor trailer accident, we have an experienced, successful team prepared to help you. Because if you're injured, we care.
Call Crandall and Cott today at 1-800-LAW-8000.
Montgomery County is full of weekend warriors, downtowners, and hardworking people that like to have fun. You're a busy person, and your vehicle should keep up. At Duncan Ford, our lot is packed with exceptional cars and tough trucks designed to match your lifestyle. When it comes time to buy or lease your new vehicle, come see us at Duncan Ford. Rated #1 for customer service in the region 2 years in a row. Visit us at US 460 Business in Blacksburg or online at DuncanFordLincoln.com.
When money's tight and emergencies arise, CashNetUSA.com is available 24/7 to deliver quick loans for approved customers when they need it the most.
Apply now at CashNetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
The sea is always in season at Awful Arthur's. Come by and satisfy whatever you're craving. We're shucking 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Downtown Roanoke and downtown Salem. Come for the food, stay for the fun at Awful Arthur's.
Stories you want, when you want them. An hour earlier on WFXR News, first at 10.
This is Virginia Sports Live on WFXR.
Welcome back to Virginia Sports Live. It was a tough Saturday for Hokie Nation, a second straight loss, third on the season, and Virginia Tech did not play well at all. Here's the VSL recap. Maybe painful Hokies, so look away. Second quarter, 14-3, Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech, Sean Savoy, 14-yard touchdown run, and that was good to see. Finally, some offense. It's 14-9 now. Now, still Georgia Tech, still third quarter, 14-9 Tech. Taquan Marshall to Brad Stewart, 60-yard touchdown. It's now 21-9 Georgia Tech. On to the fourth quarter. GT's Taquan Marshall. He'll be picked off by Tech's Greg Stroman here. And Stroman, man, I freaking love this kid. Right there, and he is going to put on his punt return and moves for the score. It's 22-21 Tech. 1 minute to play. Hokies 4th and 1 at the Georgia Tech's 32. Josh Jackson's pass to Cam Phillips. It'll be incomplete. Georgia Tech runs out the clock to win over Virginia Tech 28-22. It is the Yellow Jackets' first win over the Hokies at Bobby Dodd Stadium since 2009. Hokies have now lost 3 of their last 4 games against the Yellow Jackets. Jermaine Farrell was there.
Tough loss today for the Virginia Tech Hokies as they fall to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets by the score of 28-22. Hokies fell behind early in the ball game, made a furious rally with their defense, but in the end, it was a big play at the end of the game as they come up a little bit short in the game. Coach Justin Fuente talks about how tough a loss this is for the Hokies.
It's a tough locker room in there right now, man. I mean, that's a quiet locker room. You know, our guys played hard. We did not play well enough to win the football game. I think there's plenty of reasons for that go all the way around. And ultimately, we came up a little bit short. We had our chances. The way we played both gave us chances to win the game and also caused us to be in the situation we were in.
Yeah, it was a tough game, obviously. A lot of back and forth with the lead and everything like that at the end, and we just couldn't come out with a W there.
When you look at Georgia Tech, they had big plays through the air. Taquan Marshall only completed 2 passes, and it was those 2 passes that went for 80 and 60 yards for the 2 scores for Georgia Tech.
Well, it is. I mean, when you take, I think there was 3 plays that had about 200 yards, and that's half their offense, in 3 plays. I mean, I thought our guys played extremely hard and fought hard and played hard, so that's disappointing.
Now the Hokies will be in regroup mode as next week they'll have their home finale against the Pitt Panthers with kickoff time set for 12:20, and you can see that game on our sister station, the CW. Reporting from Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Jermaine Farrell, WFXR Sports.
And speaking of that game, WFXR Sports' crew is working nonstop this football season. We have another Gobbler game day this coming Saturday. Jermaine, Samantha, Delaney, and myself will be live at Lane Stadium as Virginia Tech takes on Pittsburgh. Kickoff for that game is 12:20 on WWCW, the CW of Virginia. Our live pregame special will air at 11:30 a.m. Now it's a senior day, and we'll look at some of the highlights from some of your favorite upperclassmen. It all starts 11:30 Saturday on the CW. Now, yesterday, Washington and Lee defeated Shenandoah to claim the Old Dominion Athletic Conference Championship in football for the second time in 3 seasons. After losing their first ODAC game of the season to Emory and Henry, the Generals never looked back, winning 5 straight conference games to claim the title. The Generals will face a familiar foe that is well known in these parts, Mount Union, this Saturday in the opening round of the NCAA Division III tournament. Coming up next, you got your NASCAR highlights.
On air, online, and on social media, we're putting Virginia first.
Liberty Flames basketball is ready to heat up the Vine Center. Don't miss a second of the action. Inside Kim, right, left alone. Layup is good. Holmesy, cutting, hanging, dunking. Get your tickets now at libertyflames.com.
Before the players take the field, someone has to make the field perfect. Everyone's doing their part to make your game day better.
Right now at Papa John's, get a pan pizza with your choice of up to 5 toppings or any specialty for just $10. That's a Papa John's pan pizza with up to 5 toppings or specialty, only $10.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Order now at papajohns.com.
They know where Kraft Hyundai is on Lakeside Drive in Lynchburg, featuring the finest new and pre-owned vehicle selection in Lynchburg. Ellie says,
be safe, buy smart at Kraft Hyundai.
CashNet USA is trusted by over 2 million customers.
Perfect. When I lean back, I trust that you will be there to catch me. Okay, bad idea, bad idea.
Apply now at CashNetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
Airport security, one of the nation's top priorities since 9/11. But what about the security at our region's largest airport? Does it measure up? WFXR's Bill Waddell finds out in Security Check, Monday on WFXR News First at 10. Stay connected to your community with the Virginia First app, powered by WFXR News.
The playoff chase. I tell you what, it is definitely heating up, and it's starting to wind down after today's race. Only 4 drivers will remain in the playoffs. Who will those 4 drivers be with the Can-Am 500 at Phoenix International Speedway? That will be the determining factor. Look inside the number 11 car with Denny Hamlin, who needs a win today in Phoenix to stay alive in the Monster Energy Cup Series playoffs. 43 laps to go. Chase Elliott trying to pass Denny Hamlin for the 3rd, and he pushes him into the wall. Hamlin would stay out on the track, and his left rear tire would go out, causing hit to hit the wall again. Hamlin's chance for a championship ends. 10 laps to go. Matt Kenseth, he passes Chase Elliott for the lead. The lead he would not relinquish as he wins the Can-Am 500. Brad Keselowski finished 16th, earning enough points to join Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex Jr. in the championship for next Sunday. Now let's take a look at the 4 remaining drivers right there. The points, wipe, and drivers are Kevin Harvick again, Busch, Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski. The next race is this Sunday at the Homestead. We want to thank you all for joining us here on Virginia Sports Live. A couple of things to look forward to this coming week. First of all, we'll have full coverage for high school volleyball on Tuesday. And then we've got our Friday night blitz, game of the week, Fuqua versus Roanoke Catholic. And also on Saturday, starting at 11:30 a.m., leading up to kickoff, we have Gobbler Game Day ahead of Pittsburgh Panthers and Virginia Tech. Have a good night.
Get your daily dose of laughs and plenty of drama right here on WFXR.
When money's tight and emergencies arise, CashNetUSA.com is available 24/7 to deliver quick loans for approved customers when they need it the most.
Apply now at CashNetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
Big Boys Guns is veteran-owned and operated with nearly 1,000 firearms in stock and thousands online at BigBoysGuns.com. Big Boys are concealed carry specialists with over 100 carry guns in stock and concealed carry classes monthly. The only AR-15 builder's room and no-hassle suppressor one-stop shop in the area. Big Boys Guns, Route 460, Blue Ridge.
Get ultimate Black Friday savings like you've never seen before. It's the ultimate Black Friday savings event at First Team Nissan in Christiansburg and Roanoke. Save up to 28% off MSRP. 0% financing for up to 72 months on 8 Nissan models. Ultimate savings. 2018 Versus from only $139 a month. Rogue Sport or Ultima, your choice. Only $17,984. Lower prices, bigger selection. Don't miss the ultimate Black Friday savings event. Hurry to First Team Nissan in Christiansburg and Roanoke today.
Do you suffer from severe headaches? Relief is here at the new Roanoke Headache Center at Hunting Hills Family Dentistry. With the True Denta Headache Relief System, we can make the pain go away. At the Roanoke Headache Center, we use a variety of techniques, including bite force analysis, cold laser therapy, therapeutic ultrasound, massage, and microcurrent stimulation to diagnose your problem and relieve your symptoms. Give us a call at 540-769-5020 or visit us online at RoanokeHeadacheCenter.com.
Time. We know how important your time is. That's why WFXR News is all about saving you time. Local news when you want it. Local news when you need it.